What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to the Roger Report, where we dive headfirst into the stories that are shaking up the world of play. The news cycle never sleeps, and neither do we, bringing you the absolute latest, the most talked about, and the must-know updates as they break. Get ready, because today we've got a lineup that's packed with drama, high stakes, and decisions that could redefine careers. We're talking about massive offers, on-court intensity, and strategic moves that have everyone buzzing. You don't want to miss a single second of this. We're about to unpack it all right here, right now. First up, a deal that could have changed everything, but a star athlete said thanks, but no thanks. We'll break down the numbers and the decision that stunned many. Then, we're going courtside for a moment of intense pressure and a teammate's crucial intervention. You'll see firsthand how crucial composure is when the game is on the line. Next, a nail-biting finish where a single turnover decided the fate of a crucial match, impacting playoff hopes. And finally, we're revisiting a massive offer that was reportedly on the table and the reasons why it was turned down. Stick around, you absolutely need to know this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. A record-shattering offer rejected. In a move that sent ripples through the sports world, a top athlete has reportedly turned down an astronomical sum, a figure that dwarfs typical earnings in her field. This decision, made at a pivotal moment in her burgeoning career, has sparked widespread discussion about legacy, opportunity, and the evolving landscape of professional sports for women. The offer, reportedly in the tens of millions of dollars, came from a league looking to make a significant splash by attracting a marquee name with unprecedented financial incentives. For context, this figure is many times what even seasoned professionals earn over multiple seasons, highlighting the unique market value and drawing power of this particular athlete. Her choice to forego such a massive, immediate payday has been interpreted as a bold statement about long-term career goals and the desire to build a lasting impact within her chosen sport's established structure. The league extending the offer, known for its innovative approach and high-profile founder, clearly saw this athlete as a linchpin for their future growth and visibility, willing to pay a premium to secure her participation. Reports indicate the initial offer was substantial, but it was later significantly increased, signaling a determined effort to sway her decision. Despite the escalating financial incentive, the athlete remained steadfast in her commitment to her existing path. Her public statements at the time suggested a focus on team objectives and the immediate challenges ahead, rather than engaging with external contract negotiations. Insiders and league representatives from the offering side have expressed surprise, with some suggesting that the full scope and benefits of their proposal may not have been adequately communicated to the athlete, hinting at potential external influences or advice that shaped her ultimate decision. This narrative adds a layer of intrigue, questioning whether the athlete was fully aware of the comprehensive package, including potential equity and ancillary deals, that was on the table. The financial implications for the athlete are considerable, as her current professional league salary is significantly lower. However, her marketability off the court, driven by lucrative endorsement deals and a rapidly growing fan base, has already positioned her for immense financial success. This strategy prioritizes building brand value and establishing dominance within a major league, a path that promises sustained growth and influence rather than a short-term financial windfall. Ultimately, this decision underscores a strategic prioritization of legacy and long-term career trajectory over immediate financial gain, setting a precedent for future negotiations and career choices for athletes in similar positions. It's a powerful testament to the athlete's conviction and vision for her future in the sport. But what happens when that competitive fire burns a little too hot on the court? We're heading into a moment where a teammate had to step in to keep things from boiling over. On-court restraint, a moment of leadership. In a high-stakes game that kept fans on the edge of their seats, a critical moment unfolded late in the contest, showcasing the intense emotions that can surface under pressure. With the game hanging in the balance and the clock ticking down, a series of calls from the officials ignited a fiery reaction from one of the star players. Visibly frustrated by decisions that favored the opposing team, the player began to approach an official, clearly intending to voice her displeasure. However, before the situation could escalate into a more serious confrontation, a teammate swiftly intervened, physically restraining the agitated player and de-escalating the tense exchange. This act of quick thinking and leadership from the teammate was crucial in maintaining the team's composure during a pivotal point in the game. Reports and fan footage highlight the physical effort required by the teammate to hold back the star player, emphasizing the intensity of the player's emotions at that moment. This incident is not an isolated one for the player in question, as similar displays of intense emotional reaction to officiating have been noted in previous games, underscoring a pattern of highly competitive engagement where every call is felt deeply. For the teammate who stepped in, this action was a demonstration of leadership under duress. By diffusing the volatile situation, the teammate not only prevented a potential penalty or technical foul that could have further jeopardized the game, but also reinforced the importance of team unity and emotional control. The player at the center of the incident has had a season marked by both brilliant performances and challenges, including injuries and increased scrutiny from officials. Despite these pressures, the dynamic between these two players, particularly this instance of intervention, speaks volumes about the strength and support within the team's locker room. It highlights how crucial leadership, even in the form of a calming presence, can be in navigating the high-pressure environment of professional sports. The teammates' timely intervention not only averted a potential crisis on the court, but also underscored the value of teamwork and maintaining a level head when the stakes are highest, preserving the team's focus and preventing a detrimental outburst. Speaking of crucial games and playoff pushes, a recent matchup saw a dramatic turn of events in the final seconds. We'll break down how a single turnover sealed the fate of one team. Late turnover seals close loss for Sparks. In a fiercely contested game that came down to the wire, the Los Angeles Sparks suffered a heartbreaking 76-75 defeat against the Indiana Fever, a loss that significantly impacts their aspirations for a playoff berth. The Sparks, now with a 17-20 record, remain in ninth place in the standings with only 7 games remaining in the regular season, trailing the final playoff spot by 2 games. The game itself was a nail-biter from the outset. The Sparks established an early rhythm, controlling the tempo and maintaining a lead through the first half, closing the second quarter with a 47-40 for advantage, thanks to sharp shooting and solid defense. However, the Indiana Fever found their offensive stride in the third quarter, briefly seizing the lead before the Sparks rallied to end the period with a slim 58-57 lead. The game's decisive moments occurred in the final minute. With just 20 seconds left and the Sparks clinging to a 1-point lead, Aliyah Boston secured a crucial offensive rebound. This possession led to a go-ahead basket by Sims, a former Spark, with only 13.6 seconds remaining. Following a Sparks timeout, an attempted inbound pass was intercepted by Boston, who stole a critical turnover with just 3.8 seconds left on the clock. The Sparks, in a desperate attempt to regain possession and get a final shot off, tried to foul, but time expired before they could execute their plan. The loss was particularly stinging for the Sparks, who had fought hard throughout the game. Coach Lynn Roberts expressed confidence in her team's resilience, stating, "We're not going to quit, I promise you that." She acknowledged the team's disappointment, but emphasized their choice to remain committed and dig down. Roberts specifically lauded the performances of Azurah Stevens, who led the team with 17 points and 6 rebounds, and Ray Burrell, who provided a significant spark, particularly in the third quarter. Caitlin Clark, the highly anticipated rookie, was sidelined for this game, marking her 18th consecutive absence. Despite her absence, the Fever relied heavily on the contributions of Aliyah Boston, who delivered an impressive double-double with 22 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists, and Sims, who added 21 points and 6 rebounds. The Sparks' next opportunity to improve their playoff chances comes against the Washington Mystics. Now, let's circle back to that massive offer that's been making headlines. We're diving deeper into the details of why a star athlete might leave that kind of money on the table. The $15 million decision, why she said no. In a revelation that has captured the attention of sports enthusiasts and business analysts alike, it's come to light that a prominent athlete, known for her electrifying performance and massive following, allegedly turned down a staggering $15 million offer. This substantial sum was reportedly proposed by the Big Three League, a professional 3-on-3 basketball circuit, for a commitment spanning just 10 weeks. The initial offer, according to league sources, started at $5 million, but was significantly escalated to $15 million, a testament to the league's strong desire to secure the athletes' participation. This figure represents a potential earnings leap far beyond what is typically achievable in the athlete's current professional league, especially in the early stages of her career. The context of this decision is crucial. The Big Three season, running from June to August, directly conflicts with the WNBA season. Accepting the Big Three offer would have jeopardized the athlete's rookie season with the Indiana Fever, a commitment she publicly and consistently prioritized. This scheduling conflict is a primary reason cited for the rejection, suggesting a clear focus on establishing her presence and building her career within the WNBA framework. Beyond the Big Three, the athlete has also reportedly declined opportunities with other emerging leagues, such as Unrivaled, a 3-on-3 league co-founded by fellow stars. While Unrivaled's schedule is designed not to conflict with the WNBA season, the athlete's decision to sit out, even from non-conflicting leagues, points to a need for rest and recovery after an exceptionally demanding period. Her transition from collegiate stardom to the professional ranks was immediate, with minimal downtime. Compounding this was the significant public attention surrounding her exclusion from the National Olympic team, adding another layer of pressure and potential exhaustion. Even during periods off the court, the year appeared to be incredibly taxing. Given her current injury status, participation in any additional leagues this season seems unlikely, further underscoring the strategic importance of prioritizing her health and long-term performance. The athlete's decision to bypass these lucrative offers, particularly the $15 million from Big Three, is seen not just as a rejection of immediate financial gain, but as a calculated move to invest in her WNBA career, brand development, and overall legacy. It highlights a strategic approach that values long-term growth and impact over short-term financial windfalls, potentially influencing how future athletic contracts and league opportunities are perceived and negotiated. And that wraps up our deep dives for today. But before you go, let's hit those key takeaways one last time. What an episode! We saw a star athlete turn down a massive $15 million offer to build her legacy, a teammate step in to prevent an on-court meltdown, a nail-biting loss decided by a last-second turnover, and revisited that huge offer that could have changed everything. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe to the Roger Report for all your essential sports updates, ring that notification bell so you're always in the know, drop a comment with your thoughts on today's stories, and follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you next time.